Good Tuesday evening and welcome into the North Gym here on the campus of State College Area High School. It's the 15-2 Chambersburg Trojans and the 8-11 State College Little Lions in a mid-Penn conference clash right here on CNET. I want to welcome everybody in, tuning in live tonight. Thanks for joining us alongside John Draker. I'm Preston Shoemaker. John is a State College team, again 8-11 on the season. They've lost a lot of games as of late. 8 of their last 11 they've dropped. They're going to be looking for a guy to step up for them on the offense tonight. And when you look at this State College team, you can't look much further than Braden Shrewsbury.
No, you can't. With 20.8 points per game on the season thus far, the Penn State commit has been doing damage amongst defenses across the Mid-Penn. And Shrewsbury, that name should sound familiar to you all in Center County. Well, your assumptions are right. He is indeed the son of head coach Micah Shrewsbury of Penn State men's basketball. So maybe he was going to learn a little bit of lessons from his old man. And after looking at that win last night, he's got to be amped coming into this game.
We'll flip the script here and look at the Chambersburg Trojans. Again, 15-2, second in the Mid-Penn Conference, just a half game behind Cumberland Valley for that top spot. And this season, they've been led going through by Eli Shearer and what he's been able to do on the court for them offensively.
Well, yeah, this is a redemption tour for Shearer. He had a meniscus injury last year, keeping him out the entire year. He rallied some of the troops during the offseason to play pickup games across the area, and he had a little bit of a setback with an elbow injury entering the season. But ever since then, he's been demolishing defenses all across the Mid-Penn as well, and it led Chambersburg to the second place seed in the Mid-Penn Conference, only a half a game behind Cumberland Valley.
17.4 points per game for Shearer. He'll be joined out there with Jacob Bassam, who's got 16.2 points per game, leading the way offensively for the Trojans. It was a 75-68 win for Chambersburg earlier this season. A redemption game perhaps for the Little Lions. Find out just after this break. Stick with us. Jump ball just moments away between the Little Lions and the Trojans right here on CNET.
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to State College High School for tonight's Mid-Penn Conference boys basketball game. As we welcome the visiting Trojans of Chambersburg High School and your State College Little Lions. And now, ladies and gentlemen, before we meet our starting lineups, we're going to celebrate our nation and the privileges we have by standing and saluting the flag for our national anthem, performed tonight by the State College Area High School basketball pep band. We ask you to remain standing as our anthem will be followed by a special performance by Mrs. Terry Parker. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, Lift Every Voice and Sing, often referred to as the Black National Anthem, was originally a poem written by the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People's leader, James Weldon Johnson, who was a school principal. The poem was set to music by his brother John Rosamond Johnson in 1899. The song was his first performed in public on February 12, 1900 by 500 school children in celebration of Abraham Lincoln's birthday. The song is a history lesson, a rallying cry, a pledge of unity, and a call for everlasting justice and equality. This evening we welcome a very special guest to the State College Area High School North Gym. Mrs. Terry Lynn Parker is the Director of Administration and Finance for the Physical Plant at Penn State University and a well-known songstress in our local community. This evening she will perform Lift Every Voice and Sing for us. Please join us in offering a warm welcome to Mrs. Terry Parker.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won.
And now tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Trojans of Chambersburg High School. A junior, number 0, Jacob Bassam. A senior, number 10, Eli Shear. A freshman, number 12, J.J. Kelly. A senior, number 14, Andon Martin. And a senior, number 21, Nevin Yeager. Chambersburg is led by head coach Sean Trefwood. And now for the State College Little Lions. A senior, number 1.
Back inside the North Gym here at State College Area High School, just moments away from the Little Lions and the Trojans here, a mid-Penn basketball clash on CNET. Once again, joined alongside John Drager, I'm Preston Shoemaker. Here in the starting lineups for both teams here, we'll start with the Chambersburg Trojans, 15-2, 10-1 on the season, coached by Sean Schreffler. They will start number 0, Jacob Bassam, 16.2 points per game, the junior. Number 10, Eli Shearer, the senior, averaging 17.4 points per game. Number 12, Jatavius Kelly, the freshman power forward, averaging 10.3 points per game. Number 14, Andon Martin, and number 21, Nevin Yeager, in the starting 5 for Chambersburg. For State College, number 12, Lake Black, the junior, at 11.3 points per game. Number 4, Braden Shrewsbury, 20.8 points per game. Number 1, Jaden Mitchell, 11.1 points per game. Number 13, Ryan Perks, and number 25, Isaac Dye in the starting lineup for the Trojans. It'll be Dye taking the jump ball, going up against Kelly. John, any final thoughts as we are moments away from getting into this one?
State College, they need a win badly here if they want to stay in contention in this Mid-Penn Commonwealth Conference. I mean, currently sitting at 4th place, Chambersburg is a great opportunity to get the ball rolling once again.
Into the hands of Shrewsbury, jump ball, the Little Lions. We'll start with possession. We're underway here in the North Gym. There is Shrewsbury. He's lethal offensively, getting the ball to other players, getting rebounds, getting points. He's got it back straight away. A handoff there to Lake Black. Moving it around, Isaac Dye drives inside, a little bit runner. State College on the board. Down come the Trojans with Kelly. Straight away up top, Martin. Settling into a man defense of the Little Lions here. 75-68. Chambersburg won the first matchup between these schools this season. Here's Bassam, tightly guarded here by Dye. Couple of quick passes, get it back to Scherer, leading scorer at 17.5 a game. Martin looking to penetrate. Down the far lane, spins, throws it away. Isaac Dye coming up with the steal. Pushing down the floor, and a look at the glass. There's Jaden Mitchell finishing for two.
Great transition opportunity by the Little Lions, able to get the steal and push it up court with a great tempo. Big start for the Little Lions.
Three from the near side, does not go for Bassam. Ball out of bounds, it'll go back with the Little Lions. 4-0 score with 6:37 here in the first quarter.
Seems like Chambersburg is relying on the quick trigger on that possession right there. They seem to slow down the tempo. That didn't work, so they decided to go with something a little bit quicker, a quick three. That was hitting nothing but air.
Jatavius Kelly brings it across, working it back around. It gets to Firmanek. Finn Firmanek in the starting lineup tonight. Near side Black, they'll get it to Firmanek down low. A quick kick outside, open three off the front of the iron. Nice rebound there for Kelly. Down the floor and a travel. Trojans yet to score, a 4-0 score with 6:07 remaining here in this first quarter. Trying to work it down the floor there, but a shuffling feet came from Kelly. Back across come the Little Lions. Straight away, Shrewsbury looking to get a screen from Firmanek. Womp near side with Dye. Back to Shrewsbury inside, drops the first shot of the day in. Here's Anton Martin. Gives off up top to Kelly, swinging to Bassam on the near side. He's going to try his luck with a three, too strong, pushing the floor. Lake Black has it all the way out in front, coast to coast, kisses it off the glass, and a timeout called by the Trojans.
Yeah, State College, they're playing two different styles of offense already against the Trojans right now. When they're doing their half-court sets, they're slowing down the tempo, they're working the perimeter, making that defense shuffle up a little bit, and it's opening up shot opportunities. As soon as they grab that board, they're hustling down the court, they're giving it off to the closest man to the basket, and it's turning into easy transition points.
A full timeout here called by the Trojans. A quick 8-0 run for the home team and the Little Lions to jump out on top. I want to go back here, John, and talk about this State College team. You talk about how important it is to pick up a win today. 5-7 in the Mid-Penn. That's good for fourth place in the conference. This is a State College team that's dropped 8 of their last 11. It's nice to see a quick start if you're head coach Brian Scholey.
Yeah, I mean, simply just getting points on the board, getting a quick tempo, making Chambersburg go back on their heels very early. You control the tempo from this point on. You got to decide whether you got to keep attacking with that same game plan, or do you adjust a little bit in preparation for what Chambersburg is about to throw out there.
Trojans break out of their huddle. Kelly and Shearer joined on the floor by Martin, Yeager, and Bassam. For State College, Mitchell, Firmanek, Shrewsbury, Black, and Dye. Up top, Yeager. Working it in the far block, tried to bounce one down inside to Kelly, just outside the reach. Another turnover forced by the Little Lions.
Great defense right there by State College. They were able to get out in front, try to block down low, far block, and it was just a bad pass, went right out of bounds. Looked like he was trying to reach outside to him.
Junior point guard Lake Black across the timeline. Back into the hands of Shrewsbury, looking to create some space, short corner, has his shot blocked. Jacob Bassam getting a hand on that one. It's going to go back the other way with the Trojans.
Bassam needs to play an important role in this Chambersburg offense and or defense. He's been one of their top 2 producers on the team, only behind Eli Shearer. And as of right now, he's making an impact so far on the defensive end straight out of the timeout.
5'11" junior coming up with the block there on Shrewsbury. Trojans will look to find their offense. Driving right to the basket is Shearer, and he'll do it. First points of the day for Chambersburg, an 8-2 lead for the Little Lions, 4:42 in this first quarter. Shrewsbury trying to drive and draws the blocking foul.
Seems like Shrewsbury was trying to go back at Shearer right there. That little hesitation move that Shearer managed to get past Shrewsbury for the easy layup. Shrewsbury took offense to that and tried to go back at him, try to get an easy bucket down the lane.
First foul of the contest on either side. A quick inbound goes to Shrewsbury, leaves his 3 short. Rebound by Furmanek, back to Braden Shrewsbury, high off the glass. He'll kick back out, third chance opportunity. Shrewsbury yet again goes inside and finishes strong.
Third time's a charm, Preston, am I right? 3 different opportunities for Shrewsbury to score. He cashes in on the third one.
Furmanek doing a nice job extending plays underneath. It's an 8-point lead for the Little Lions. So Trojans just set up their offense around the horn. 3 ball from the near side is gonna drop for Eli Shearer. Shearer with all 5 points for the Trojans. It's 10-5. Under 4 in this first quarter of action.
And for Shearer, he's one of their top 2 3-point shooters. 31 3-pointers made entering tonight's matchup.
Skip pass into the near corner. Shot doesn't go for Lake Black. Pushing down the floor and swatted out of bounds. Black able to retreat back, knock the ball away from Bassam. It'll stay with the Trojans underneath their own basket. Shearer will take it out. Bounce pass comes in on the near side to Yeager. Back to Bassam. Round and down it goes. First points of the day for Jacob Bassam, and it's a 1-possession game, 10-7 State College. Black gives off around the perimeter. Jaden Mitchell. Back to Dye, Shrewsbury, near side 3, high off the front of the iron, and a rebound snagged down by Jatavius Kelly. Shearer gonna push the floor, try to get the near side block layup. And a nice rebound from Kelly, draws the foul. They're gonna give him 2 shots at the line. Furmanek picks up the foul, his first, team first. Jatavius Kelly will step up to the free throw line. The power forward freshman, standing at 6'4", has left his impact this season for the Trojans. 21 blocks, 21 steals to go with 130 rebounds and 10.3 points per game. That's a lot of varsity production from a freshman.
Yeah, I mean, he's been able to do it all, especially on the defensive end. Grabbing boards is a big part of this game right here. And as right now, he's trying to make his impact on the glass. Been very quiet thus far.
Goes 0 for 2 at the line. Shrewsbury chases down the rebound and will walk it across mid-floor for the Little Lions. Dye gives off. Kevin McKenna in the game. Quick pass inside. Layup cannot fall for Ryan Perks. The rebound for the Trojans. Shearer. Couple of quick swing passes. Now he's going to try one in the lane and drops it home.
2 points, Eli Shearer.
Eli Shearer with the basket. 10-9 the score, just a 1-point lead for the Little Lions after jumping out to the 8-0 lead, a 9-2 run. That'll get snapped from Shrewsbury. A 3 right in front of the Chambersburg bench, 13-9.
It was only a matter of time before Shrewsbury was able to step up and knock one down. He's been trying thus far in this first quarter, and it just hadn't fallen for him yet.
The answering 3 could not go for Bassam. Driving to the basket, going up strong and finishing. There's Ryan Perks, the junior, out of the starting lineup tonight, but averaging just under 10 points a game. Three on the far side from Bassam, off the rim and out of bounds. A 15-9 State College lead, minute 44 in this first quarter. Checking into the contest comes Carter Fogle as well as James Lilly and Ian Stewart. All checking in for the Trojans here. Giving some starters a chance to catch their breath on the sides. Ryan Perks brings it across. Bounce pass to Isaac Dye. Here's Shrewsbury. Braden Shrewsbury, 7 points already today. Back to Black, tries to go inside, ball ripped away. James Lilly comes away with the steal.
Yeah, that was a big opportunity for State College to increase their lead. A good drive into the paint, but Lilly was able there to snatch his hands on it.
Miscommunication as that bounce pass goes past Kelly, out of bounds. You can tell the Trojans are trying to create some space down low. That State College defense is not allowing that entrance pass to get in.
No, it's definitely a little bit of physicality down below on the block, also with a height advantage. I mean, you're looking at McKenna on the floor at this moment, and it seems like he's going to overpower Lilly at the same time. So creating that space for Chambersburg is not working. Not only that, it gives them bad opportunities to get perimeter shots up.
McKenna setting a screen for Shrewsbury. Now he drives, give and go. There's McKenna. Look was there, but couldn't finish. Tries to go after his own rebound and commits to the foul. James Lilly came away with the basketball for the Trojans. Ryan McKenna attacked for his first foul, team's second. 15-9 with 50 seconds in this first quarter. State College out to the early lead over the Chambersburg Trojans. Kelly working down inside, a quick skip pass into the corner. Around the horn come the Trojans. Here's Shearer. Shearer guarded by Shrewsbury, the two leading scorers on either side. And he'll back this one off, down to 24 seconds. Picks up the screen, draws some contact, no whistle. Back near side, comes to Fogel. He'll hand it back off. Backing up is Shearer, 10 seconds on the clock in this first quarter. Looking to penetrate on Shrewsbury. A little bit of space, kicked into the corner, a three for Fogel, too strong. Rebound pinballed around, and that is the buzzer. A 15-9 score. State College sets the early lead. What did you see in that first quarter, John, that you liked from the Little Lions?
The Little Lions slowed down the pace of the half-court sets early on. They were able to pass it around the perimeter, get it inside. That caused the defense to collapse in, opening up chances on the perimeter for easy shots. So State College needs to go back to that, work it in and out, a little bit less driving into the paint, and more kicking it out, passing it around, making sure that defense gets confused in the shuffle.
We'll step aside for a quick break. Stick with us here on CNET, 15-9 at the end of the first quarter in favor of the Little Lions. Start of the second quarter, 15-9 in favor of the Little Lions. Alongside John Drager, I'm Preston Shoemaker. Chambersburg Trojans, only 2 losses on the season and 1 in conference play. I'll start with the ball here in this second quarter. Eli Shearer running the point, leading scorer on this team at 17.5 a game. Swing pass around, a three from the far side, high off back iron, rebound goes to McKenna. Settling in here for State College is Yuri. Jaden Mitchell gives off to Ryan McKenna. Drive far side, Yuri right to the basket, leaves it short. Rebound stays loose. Third chance opportunity, it is there for Yuri.
Great hustle play there by Yuri, just able to stick with the rebound process. Mitchell tried to put one up, wasn't there, goes far behind the rim. He was able to grab it off the glass and put it right back up for 2.
The junior only averaging 1.4 points per game, but able to get right to the basket there. Here's Shearer into the paint, loses the basketball, and it's scooped up by Jack Morris. Yuri to Mitchell. Settling things in on the far side is Perks. Pass inside. McKenna leaves the layup strong. Gets it back out to Perks. Driving down the lane is Perks. Layup off the side iron. And a rebound for the Trojans.
Looks like Perks saw the confusion in the rotation for the defense of Chambersburg and was able to try to utilize it, drive into a lane, got a little bit of a body on the low block, didn't convert.
3 there for Kelly, does not go. Right like that, the Little Lions are back on the offensive end. 17-9 in favor of State College. 6 minutes, 10 seconds in the second quarter. Up top is Mitchell. Gives off near side Perks. McKenna loses his dribble away from the basket. Here's Yuri. Trying to create some space. Yuri back outside. The motion offense continues. A nice pass inside for McKenna. Gets his own rebound and draws the foul.
So far, the layups are just not going in for McKenna. He keeps putting them up, easy opportunities. They're just not falling.
Foul on number 10, Shearer, his first, team second. McKenna steps up to the line with 2 shots. Knocks that first one home. The junior Kevin McKenna making his first trip to the free throw line this season. Only 22 points for McKenna this season coming into the contest tonight. Able to knock down that first shot from the line, leaves the second one a little short. Strong rebound hauled in by Noah Yeager. Trojans will bring it back the other way with Bassam. Little Lions have doubled the score of the Trojans. It's 18-9. Here's Bassam. Back up top, Shearer. Trying to get down the lane with some space. Draws the foul and hits the shot. Eli Shearer going down the lane. He's got 9 points. And a chance here to go to the line for 10.
Yeah. He was able to drive into the lane on a 4-high set, got the ball, drove in, made a tough contact against the man on the low block. That was McKenna. He was able to convert and has a chance to add another point and get 3 points the original traditional way.
The senior guard has been a leader on this team this season. A bounce-back campaign for Shearer, returning from serious injuries over the last year and able to settle himself in as one of the top players on this Trojan squad. He hits his shot from the line. 10 of the Trojans' 12 points today. Jameer Yuri over to Ryan Perks. Back and forth the Little Lions go beyond the arc. Now inside, McKenna finds Yuri. He's going to try his luck on the 3 ball. Drops it in. Jameer Yuri. First basket behind the arc for Yuri today. He's got 5 points.
Yeah, Yuri coming off the bench is a huge addition for the State College high school team. Everyone thought Finn Furmanek was going to come off the bench and Yuri's going to start. But seeming like off the bench, Yuri's been able to produce well for these Little Lions.
Inside, first look doesn't go. Foul drawn as Shearer will make his way back to the free throw line. 3rd foul on Kevin McKenna. 4th team foul. We'll see if McKenna will have to come out here already with 3 fouls early.
Yeah, I mean, McKenna has been a big force underneath for State College. And having him out brings down the height just a little bit. And it looks like Shrewsbury's going to take a spot.
Shrewsbury checking back into the contest. 7 points for him today, 3 beyond the arc. Second shot coming for Eli Shearer. Goes 1 of 2 at the line. Rebound knocked away, saved from going out of bounds by the Trojans. But coming away with it is Mitchell. Look to establish the offense here for the Little Lions. 21-13. State College on top, 4:25 in this second quarter. Mitchell finds Morris. Here's Shrewsbury going to try to drive. A foul is called on the floor.
Chambersburg pass number 21, Nevin Yeager, his second, team's third.
Nevin Yeager tackled the foul, his second, team third.
Seemed like Yeager was trying to let Shrewsbury not get the baseline. He found a crack, went for it, and just pushed him a little bit out of bounds.
Inbound goes to Shrewsbury. He has it up top. Little hesitation move, goes down the lane, loses the ball out of bounds. It'll be a turnover.
Yeah, and a costly one right there for Shrewsbury. It looks like he had an option trying to go right down the lane and for an easy layup. Just lost control of it off his leg and out of bounds.
Shearer will bring it up the floor for the Trojans. Guarded by Shrewsbury, gives the pass off to Yeager. Far side Kelly has it in the short corner, retreats it back up to Bassam. Tight defense on him by Yuri. Trojans trailing 21-13. Near corner, a three ball chucked up and down it goes for Bassam.
3 points, Jacob Bassam.
5 points for Jacob Bassam in the contest, a 21-16 score.
So far, Chambersburg has been relying heavily on their two top producers on offense in Bassam and Shearer. Not much from anyone else.
Driving inside, a kick back out, open three, look for the Little Lions. The answer, Jack Morris. A wide open straightaway three, a 24-16 lead for State College.
And that's right there's the Little Lions breaking down the defense from inside, able to drive in and then kick it out for a perimeter that's wide open.
Martin chops one back into the corner for Yeager. Tries to go baseline, has his pass swatted high in the air. And coming down with it is Shrewsbury. Nice spin move, puts a player on the court. Now tries the deep three, nothing but net. Braden Shrewsbury picking it up for State College, 10 points.
And that right there for Shrewsbury is looking like it was going on a highlight tape for Shearer, Preston.
Back outside Shearer, looking to rebound for the Trojans, leaves his floater a little short. Coast to coast coming down, nice move to get inside by Ryan Perks, and a timeout called by the Trojans.
What a move from Ryan Perks, able to Euro step around it like Manu Ginobili for an easy layup off the glass and in, and State College is on a roll.
8.3 points per game for Perks. He's got 4 already, coast to coast. The Little Lions looking like the dominant force in this first half, a 29-16 lead. Step aside for a quick break. We'll be right back here on CNET. (29-16) the score. State College on top of Chambersburg in a mid-Penn conference clash here on Tuesday night in the North Gym at State College High School. Alongside John Drager, I'm Preston Shoemaker. The Trojans will bring the ball up. It's Eli Shearer with the ball. Leading the way offensively today is Shearer. 11 points. Far side is Bassam. He finds the three. And Bassam, a pair of back-to-back threes. He's up to 8 points. It's a 10-point contest, 29-19.
It's looking like the two producers on offense for Chambersburg, they're seeming like they're going on takeover mode.
Three on the near side. A rocketed rebound high in the air. Pulled down by Kelly. Bassam's going to try another three. He's got it. Jacob Bassam. 3 threes today for him. He's got 11 points. And a 7-point lead for State College.
Jacob Bassam has to be feeling it from the three-point line. I mean, that was an obvious heat check shot right there. Got a little bit of contact at the end, but was still able to drain it.
Now a three up for State College. It's raining outside. Jaden Mitchell answers. Back to a 10-point game. Looking to respond once again are the Trojans. Near short corner, Martin has the ball picked his pocket. Coming down the floor is Dye, gives off to Shrewsbury, who finishes and draws the foul. Jatavius Kelly got a hand in on Shrewsbury. Hard through the contact, he cleans it off the glass. And an and one opportunity for State College's leading scorer.
It was a great steal right there by Isaac Dye. He was able to draw in the defense towards his side on the far wing. Saw Shrewsbury cutting down along with him, wraps it around the defender right to him. He just goes up for a simple layup.
Misses the and one chance. Still 12 points for Shrewsbury. A 12-point lead for State College, under a minute in this first half. Far side corner, here's Kelly. He's going to drive baseline. Blocking foul called against State College.
So goes foul number 25, Isaac Dye, his first.
Isaac Dye picks up the foul, his first, team fifth. Ball will go out of bounds for the Trojans. 51 seconds on the clock. Quick inbound short corner, Jay. That's Noah Yeager, he's got it.
Shrewsbury seemed a little bit lost on that inbound. It looks like he didn't see Noah Yeager cutting across his face, and a nice little mid-range on the low block.
No hurry here for Lake Black as he brings it across. 33 seconds. Now Shrewsbury looking to create space. The step back has to retreat back up top, find Dye. Back to Shrewsbury, he'll slow the offense. 22 seconds remaining, a 10-point lead in this first half for State College, 34-24. Calling out the isolation here is Shrewsbury. 10 seconds in this first half. Ball attack. Kick it far side, wide open three. Nothing there. Trojans looking to bring it out. They'll heave one from half court, does not go. And that is your halftime score. 34-24, the Trojans trailing by 10 here at the half to the Little Lions. It's been a solid first half offensively, really behind the arc for State College.
Yeah, I mean, a good portion of that comes from Braden Shrewsbury. He has 2 threes of his own, but everyone else, they're more contributing. You got Morris with 3 points, you got Yuri with 5, Isaac Dye with 2, Perks with 4, Black with 2, and Mitchell with 5. So overall, a great showing out for State College as a whole. As for Chambersburg, they're relying on Bassam and Shearer as their main production of scoring. I believe they're their only 2 scorers other than Noah Yeager down towards the low block on that inbound play.
2 points for Noah Yeager, 11 points each for Bassam and Shearer here at the half. It's all Shrewsbury on the State College side with 12 points, 4 points for Perks, 5 for Yuri, and 3 for Morris. Also 5 for Mitchell as well. We'll step aside here at the half. A 10-point lead for State College. Back with the second half of action. John Drager will slide into the play-by-play role. This is State College High School basketball, and we got it for you right here on CNET.
The State College Boys Basketball Booster Club would like to thank the following sponsors for the tremendous support during the 2021-2022 season. Platinum sponsor Hoop Stars, The Center, Rock Wood Project, Maine, Bay, and Berry, Center Oral and Facial Surgery, Downtown Subway Restaurants, Ted Euler and the Versatile Asset Planners, Drager Physical Therapy, and Center Basketball. And thank you from the State College Boys Basketball Booster Club for your tremendous support this season.
(34-24) is the score here from State College Area High School in the North Gym as the Little Lions lead the Chambersburg Trojans 34-24, and we're about to start some second half action here. On scene at Hi everybody, John Drager alongside Preston Shoemaker, and the story thus far, State College, they've been able to spread the wealth around in the points category, but for Chambersburg, only 3 scores for the Trojans.
Yeah, for Chambersburg, it's been a lot of Bassam, a lot of Shearer, both with 11 points thus far. Bassam's gotten it done behind the arc with 3 different 3-point shots. Shearer got the 11 of those first 13 points, kind of cooled off on the back end of that half. But, you know, you take a look at State College, it's been a lot of Shrewsbury. 12 points for him in that first half, 2 shots made behind the arc, 4 points for Perks, 5 for Uri off the bench, and 5 for Mitchell as well. You look at this second half, I want to see State College continue to do what they've done. Get the ball outside, let Shrewsbury work in isolation, put your points on the board. Chambersburg, got to try to get some other guys involved in the offense, maybe Yeager, maybe some Kelly.
Yeah, and we get set for second half action. State College getting the possession arrow. Shrewsbury swinging it around the horn, over to Dye, right back over to the near side. That's where Black will swing it over to Shrewsbury from a deep 3. That doesn't fall. Chambersburg gets the board. Now quick tempo up the pace for the Trojans. Try to dish it off to Yeager. Getting it back right there is Martin. He tried to put up the shot, won't fall. Rebound, Little Lions.
You see, that's a shot there. Martin shouldn't have given it up in the first place. I think you take that right to the basket and get your bucket.
Black with the pump fake, try to get Bassam on in the air. Tries to pull up from the elbow. That doesn't fall. And now Shearer will cross the timeline looking for an option for Chambersburg. Decides to drive in to the far side block, pulls out towards the far side corner. And up at top is Martin, slowing down the pace for Chambersburg. Shearer for 3. That's off the back iron. Rebound Dye.
See, State College is going to know that Shearer and Bassam are going to try to get their points. You got that double team as he tried to drive inside. Finding other guys open on the court is going to be critical.
Shrewsbury trying to mix down the Chambersburg defense, finding Black in the corner for 3, and he buries that one. Lake Black with the early 3 in the second half puts State College up 37-24. 6:41 left to go in this third quarter.
5 points for Lake Black today.
Jatavius Kelly with the hook shot right there. Shades of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And now Chambersburg responding with a little 2-pointer of their own.
First basket today for Kelly. That's exactly what you're looking for the Trojans. Get other guys involved and get them scoring here early in this second half.
Shrewsbury, far side near the State College bench. Pressured heavily by Yeager, but backs off. Decides to take Shearer in the lane, tries to get a hand on it as Chambersburg knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Little Lions.
You can just see how much confidence that Braden Shrewsbury is playing with. He goes right into the heart of that defense, down the lane, able to navigate through traffic. And a nice job by Shearer to knock it away from him.
A 4-high set for State College on the inbound, and it looks like it will be a foul called. I believe on Chambersburg. That'll go on Anton Martin.
2014, Anton Martin, his first, team's first this half.
His first of the game so far. Teams first. Now State College will inbound it once more. For high set, off to Shrewsbury. He decides to pull the trigger from 3, but a foul called on the Little Lions. It looks like an illegal screen. It'll go the other way.
Yeah, that was Black coming across. Rather, it was Furmanek coming across. It was his second foul in the first and a half for State College.
Shearer crossing the timeline, deciding to swing it around the horn to Bassam. Bassam making a little bit of a name himself to this State College team as he buried a couple threes in a row early on in the late in the first half. Excuse me. Martin trying to drive in, loses control of it, but it'll stay with the Trojans.
That's an interesting call. I thought that ball may have gone off of Martin out of bounds, and he's got to be a little aware there. As he put that on the floor, Bassam came around him almost like a screen was set. He was wide open for a 3.
A little bit of a quick shot right there from Bassam on the inbound. That falls on the short iron. And now Shrewsbury's taking it up for the Little Lions. Over to Black, far side. Guarded intensely by Nevin Yeager. Over to Mitchell, far side, driving into the lane, putting up the shot, and will get called for the foul. Anton Martin will get his number called right there, and it looks like he was not in favor of that.
Martin not happy with the call, but likely the right call there. It's his second foul in just a matter of minutes. But a chance now for Mitchell to get to the line. 5 first half points for him.
Mitchell buries the first one. 38-26, 5:34 left to go in this third quarter. And for Mitchell, that's his 6th point of the night thus far, pending the second free throw. Make it 7. 7 points from Jaden Mitchell to carry on with Shrewsbury's 12, and State College has a 13-point lead. Bassam finding Kelly down low, swinging outside to Shearer, far corner, trying to drive in, use physical force, over to Bassam. Bassam slowing down the tempo, trying to ask from a screen from Martin. Black hot on his tail. Trying to drive in, goes behind the back, pulling up from the foul line, 15 feet, jumper goes in.
Basket by Jacob Bassam.
Jacob Bassam adding on to his point tally, 13 to go along with his 11 from the first half. Mitchell, top of the key to Furmanek. Back to Mitchell, trying to drive into the lane, switching sides of the floor. Shrewsbury, guarded by Bassam. Step back jump, finding Jaden Mitchell underneath for the easy layup, couldn't get it to go. And the Trojans going on a 2-on-3 opportunity. Shearer trying to overstep, pro hop over a State College defender, and that bucket's good. A big move from Shearer, who tries to decrease this State College lead to 9.
There was big defense on the other end that forced it too. Mitchell was trying to go to the basket. There was a little bit of contact, but no whistle. Shearer able to force the stop and get it done offensively on the other end.
Trying to find Shrewsbury underneath, but it's picked off by Shearer. 2-on-1 opportunity, fast break for Furmanek. Couldn't get the bucket to go. And for Finn Furmanek, that's his 3rd foul of the game.
And again, that's Shearer getting it done on both ends of the floor. He jumps the pass right under the basket, tries to go coast to coast, couldn't absorb that foul. He's going to get 2 looks at the line.
Eli Shearer, the senior, averaging 17.4 points per game as he buries that first free throw, and a main contributor to this Chambersburg offense. I mean, last season we mentioned how he had that meniscus tear in his leg. Got better, managed to get some playing time, built some team chemistry with his teammates in the offseason, playing pickup games around the area. Had a backstop with an elbow injury early on this season, but is coming back and even stronger as he buries the second free throw.
And it's great to see him healthy. You know, it's his senior year. He's getting out there. He's leading the team in points. It's going to be a season he's going to remember for the rest of his life. And as he looks to potentially play at the next level, as he jumps another pass here, he's got to continue to grow, and it's great to see him back.
An easy layup for Shearer forces a State College timeout. 4:02 left to go in the third quarter. And Chambersburg within 5 points of the Little Lions.
6 points in this half alone for Shearer to go with 17 in the contest. He's really been a leader.
And talking about Shearer right now, head coach Sean Schreffler had high praise for the senior guard right there. He rallied the team to all these pickup events to boost this team chemistry. And ever since, it's been working for Chambersburg because they're currently 15-2 overall, 10-1 in the conference, and near the top, right behind Cumberland Valley by half a game.
Well, look, this is a team that's used to playing from behind this season. You're 15-2. You've won a lot of games in convincing fashion, including one against the State College team on your own court a couple of weeks back. How do you rebound here? How do you find some adversity? That's exactly what Sean Schreffler is telling his guys in the huddle right now as they come back out on the floor, you know, hey, we've got our wins this season. Let's pick it up here. Let's not hang our heads. Let's get back out on the floor and figure it out.
A team player on and off the court, and it's very evident in this Trojan team. Shrewsbury taking on the top, driving into the lane. That gets knocked away and out of bounds. Another turnover for State College right there. And Chambersburg is rolling.
Looked like Martin got a hand on that one as Shrewsbury went inside. Maybe a little bit too much confidence there for the junior. Drove right into double coverage and able to get a hand on it.
Martin, top of the key, asking from a screen from Kelly, denies it. Gives it off to the far side high post. Bassam will pull it up from the parking lot. That's off the front iron. Rebound Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury slowing down the tempo, crossing the half-court line, trying to drive in, dishing out to the near side corner with Perks. Swinging around the horn, over to Dye, far side. Now State College going around the perimeter more often in this second half, trying to limit their turnovers. Shrewsbury for a long three, that's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that 30-pointer,
And right there, Braden Shrewsbury has officially hit his 1,000th point in his high school career. The State College fans up in arms about it, giving him applause along with the Chambersburg faithful.
Came in 15 points shy of the threshold mark, and he nails it right there. A deep three for him, 15 points now on the day, and just a special moment for Shrewsbury, his first season here in State College. Of course, the son of Penn State head coach Micah Shrewsbury, and for him to be able to get that milestone today just as a junior, he's got a very bright future, the Penn State commit.
Yeah, and starting off early in the season in West Lafayette, as Shrewsbury was a part of Matt Painter's coaching staff of the Purdue Boilermakers, who are currently in the top 25 polls of the NCAA men's basketball polls as we speak. All right, getting back to the action now. Shearer slowing down the pace for Chambersburg as they're down 8 to the Little Lions. Working the far side, Martin gets a screen from Kelly, rejects that, stays on the perimeter, finding Shearer cross court, guarded by Black. Decides to take it, spread out the offense, reset the half court set. Bassam, guarded by Shrewsbury, trying to get it to Nevin Yeager. Back to Martin, high post. Driving in, dishing it off. Yeager thought about it. A little bit of a hesitation right now, finding Kelly down below on the low block, and that's good for 2. Perks handing it off to Shrewsbury, just hitting that 1,000-point milestone. Perks trying to go with a reverse layup. That hits nothing but air. Rebound, Shearer. Shearer upping the pace, going down the lane, trying to go up for a shot. That rolls out of the rim, no good. Rebound, Yeager, great hustle there by the senior. And a shot from Shearer is good. The 3-ball knocks it down to a 3-point lead for the Trojans.
9 second-half points for Shearer, now 20 in the game. Banked that one home in front of his own bench, and they were excited about it.
Just under 2 minutes here left in the third quarter. A 3-point lead for State College. Make it 5 because of a late Black layup.
That's a great move there by Black on the far side. He shot fake to get his defender to bite inside, able to cross over, get right around him, and take it confident right at the basket.
Perks trying to pressure on Martin. He's trying to drive into the lane, and State College will be called for the foul, and 2 shots for Martin. Foul will be on Jack Morris, his first, team's third. And for Andon Martin, the 5'11 senior, 23 steals on the year, and a big contributor for the offensive role playing. This is the first free throw. Now for State College, they've been a little bit on their back heels as Chambersburg has been clawing back, trying to make this a single-digit game.
Yeah, 10-point lead at the half for State College, and that 10-point lead has evaporated to as low as 1 possession here in the second half. Currently comfortable at 5 points now, but Little Lions would like to have a little bit more here in the offensive category.
Dye gets it near side, working his way across court, giving it off to Shrewsbury, guarded by Shearer. Slowing down the tempo, rejects the screen from Dye. Dye gets it at the top of the key, deciding to drive in, puts his head down in the process, but gives it off to Shrewsbury perimeter, pulling up a deep 3. He swishes that. Braden Shrewsbury's getting hot from the perimeter right now as State College increases their lead, 47-39.
the confidence that Shrewsbury has to have to pull up from that far behind the arc, and he's knocking them down with ease. That is impressive from the junior.
Eli Shearer driving in, gets the foul, and will head to the line for 2. And for State College, Lake Black gets his first foul of the match, team's 4th. Shearer knocks down the first one. Some substitutions coming in for the Trojans. Nevin Yeager and Andon Martin out. Enter James Lilly and Carter Fogel. So far, silent nights for those 2 substitutions in as Shearer misses the second free throw. State College waiting for that last shot opportunity, giving it off to Shrewsbury, going cross-court Black. 37 seconds tick off the clock. Dye to Shrewsbury. Finding Morris underneath, swarmed up by a bunch of Trojans, try to get the layup up, no good. Rebound by Chambersburg, but a foot out of bounds. Carter Fogel couldn't get it in.
Yeah, Fogel trying to save that basketball there. It was a nice effort, but just had a toe on the line. If I'm State College here, I'm looking for a quick shot for Shrewsbury, and if it's not there, hold for the last one.
Shrewsbury take it near the half-court line. 25 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Hesitation, trying to get Fogel a little bit shaken on his sneakers right now. Taking it near side. Calling from a screen. Forcing Lake Black down below. A little ISO opportunity. Gives it off to Perks. Perks will go with the running floater. That's no good. Rebound Chambersburg. Stolen away by Perks, trying to go with the fadeaway. That hits front iron, no good, and that'll do it for the third quarter. A very eventful one if you're a Trojan fan right here, as they decrease the lead to 7, 47-40, and we got 8 more minutes of play left to go here from State College High School. Well, we'll be back with a little bit more of State College High School basketball versus the Chambersburg Trojans right here on CNET. Don't go anywhere.
Special thanks to the State College High School Basketball Pep Band for being with us here this evening.
A 7-point ball game here in the North Gym of State College Area High School as the State College Little Lions lead the Chambersburg Trojans here entering the fourth quarter. John Drager alongside Preston Shoemaker, and right now Chambersburg has an opportunity to decrease this to a 5-point lead.
21 points for Shearer. He's got the ball now. He's led the way for the Trojans and had a big second half.
And for sure, he tries to pull up from 3 off the back iron. Rebound goes out of bounds and off State College, so it will remain with the Trojans.
Isaac Dye lost his footing there out of bounds, and another chance for the Trojans to chip into this lead.
Shearer taking the inbound, gives it off to Bassam. He pulls the trigger from 3. That's good, nothing but net. And for Bassam, that's his 4th 3 tonight. 5 points to go along with his 11, making it 16 for the guard. Yuri trying to dish it off to Perks, far side corner for 3. That's good. A pair of back-to-back 3s early on in this fourth quarter, and State College is taking a timeout.
It's a nice look there by Perks, a great feed to him as he found himself in that far side corner. First basket of the second half to put him at 7 points on the day. And, you know, for State College here, you're leading by 8, 7 minutes and 30 seconds left. This offensive attack has been completely fueled for the Trojans through Shearer and Bassam. Bassam now on the day with 16 points. And Shearer on the day, 11 in the first half to go with 10 in the second half, 21 points for him today as well. You can find a way to lock those two down defensively. Force the Trojans to go somewhere else with the basketball. You're going to try to slow down this attack that they've been mounting in the second half.
37 of the Trojans' 43 points belong to Shearer or Bassam this entire game thus far. Back to the action. Shearer giving it off to Lilly. And a foul called underneath, off-ball foul. It looked like that'll go on State College. The culprit will be Jameer Yuri. His first foul of the game, team's 5th. Bassam, near side corner, pulls the trigger. He buries that one.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about right there. Bassam gets wide open on that inbound. You give him some space. That's already 5 3-pointers made for him today.
Yeah, and he's the team's leading three-pointer with 53 pointers as of right now. Perks trying to drive in, gets an opportunity at the rim, and he gets it to go. A big layup from Ryan Perks increases this State College lead up to 6.
I like seeing that more from State College as well. You don't need the big 3-ball if you're State College. Shrewsbury's knocked down a bunch, but other than that, get the ball on the floor and drive inside like that with Perks.
And a foul call on the floor against State College. They'll go against Yuri once more. So from here on out, Chambersburg will go to the line for a 1-and-1. They're in the bonus. Yuri will step out, Black will step in. Screen there, trying to get it to Lilly. Lilly finding Bassam in the high post. He goes with a little Dirk fadeaway off the front iron, no good. Rebound Shearer. He decides to put one up and buries that one. Eli Shearer following the miss from Jacob Bassam. And now Chambersburg within 4.
23 points today for Shearer.
Perks driving in, going with the floater off the rim, no good. Rebound Chambersburg. Shearer pacing down the floor, driving through a bunch of State College defenders, and now go out of bounds, stay with State College, and it looks like Isaac Dye is down with an injury.
Dye drew some contact going after that rebound. Good to see him back up on his feet there. A little bit of a limp, he'll make his way to the side.
Looks like he's favoring that left ankle, and as you can see, he has an ankle brace on it, so he must have fell on that awkwardly. Now entering the game, Braden Shrewsbury going in for Dye. Dye with 2 points on the night, coming in the first half. The inbound here going to Black. 52-48, 6:12 left to go in this 4th quarter. Black crossing the timeline, finding Morris. Morris pressured by Yeager. Dumps it off to Mitchell. Chambersburg playing a high-intensity defense. Now Shrewsbury with Fogel on him, asking for a screen from Morris. Doesn't find it, tries to get it to Morris, but instead gives it off to Black. Black driving in, going far side corner. That gets picked off by Shearer. And now the Trojans have numbers going down. Gives it off to Fogel, far side. Pump fakes at the top of the key for Yeager. Now to Shearer, guarded by Mitchell, far side near the Chambersburg bench. Clearing out, going for the ISO opportunity. Behind the back, going back, try to pass it in to Yeager. Pump fakes, goes up for the layup off the rim. Tried to roll in, didn't. And now Yeager will head to the line for 2.
It's that shot fake that bit on everybody for Yeager. It's the 1-ball fake, had 3 defenders up in the air, and able to come right around afterwards and get it in. Perks picking up that first foul. Chambersburg still in the striking distance here. Only down 4, chance to make this a 1-possession game.
The Trojans now in the bonus as Yeager steps up. First free throw goes off the back iron. Right now, State College getting a little bit handsy on defense in this second half, with the Trojans already in bonus territory.
Yeah, still 5 minutes and 30 seconds here. The Little Lions are going to need to be careful. You don't want to give the opportunity for free points to be scored with the clock stopped here as the Trojans trail.
And a quick foul from Nevin Yeager. Seems like a frustration foul for missing both free throws. That's the Trojans' 3rd. For Nevin Yeager, that's his 3rd.
He had 2 fouls in the first half for him. And he'll pick up number 3 here. Chambersburg not close to the bonus yet with just 3 fouls. They can be comfortable here defensively.
Mitchell far side swinging it cross court to Black. Over to Shrewsbury near the wing. Takes it up top, finding Perks on that little pick and pop right there, and it's a bucket. Ryan Perks for 2. Kelly deciding to pull the trigger immediately. That goes off back iron. Rebound State College. Perks pushing the floor, finding Black on the cross-court pass. Pulls out, and resetting the offense will be Shrewsbury far side.
No need to hurry here if you're State College. The clock is your friend. Run your offense, let the clock burn, and try to find a good quality open look somewhere.
Shrewsbury taking it on top, asking the screen, clearing out Black. Vogel upping the pressure, trying to drive in, and he stepped out of bounds. Braden Shrewsbury, a costly turnover for the Little Lions, and it's Chambersburg ball.
I think the call there was 5 seconds on Shrewsbury, as he did not give the ball away by being tightly guarded. The official pointing at the sideline there, I think, to show where the inbound would come, but that's an instance where Shrewsbury's got to see the official counting down and find a teammate.
A fake handoff from Shearer doesn't go in, but Martin's there with the putback.
First basket of the game for Martin, and a 4-point lead again for the State College Little Lions.
The Trojans within striking distance. Black driving in, dishing off to Perks, bit on the pump fake, and it looks like he stepped on the base sideline, right there. And another turnover back-to-back for State College.
Little Lions need to settle in defensively here, but if I'm Chambersburg, I want to take all of the advantage of this momentum. I'm getting the ball to Shearer, who's going to bring it up the floor, it looks like here, and trying to find a way to get an open shot, continue to keep that momentum in your favor. Shearer's going to bring it up.
Hand off to Bassett. He decides to pull the trigger. That's an air ball, and now go out of bounds.
Yeager trying to get the rebound there and instead lost it out of bounds. Bassam's hit that shot all day. I don't hate the shot selection there. He's got the confidence, just left that one a little bit out.
5 threes for the junior point guard, and right there, he just tried to go for a 6. That just hit nothing but air. Morris losing his shoe in the process, and the referee will have to stop play for a moment.
You know, I think that might be a first for me. I don't know if I've ever seen the player lose his shoe with the basketball and have play stop just like that.
First time seeing it live for me. I've probably seen it on too many TV screens in my day.
Yeah, maybe that'll be a highlight reel for Morris.
Tune into his huddle to find out. We get back to the action. Shrewsbury will be fouled right there by Chambersburg. That'll go on Nevin Yeager, his 4th, team's 5th.
Yeager, a starter, no points today, but 4 fouls. Got to be careful with him staying in the contest here. Last thing you want to do is foul out at the end of a close game.
Perks pressured by Martin, tries to get the screen from Black, rejects it, driving in, and a big layup for Ryan Perks, able to pass by Andon Martin for 2.
13 points for Perks, 9 in the second half, and that was a real confident take to the glass.
56-50, 3:26 left to go in this game right here. A big cut from Yeager, that doesn't rim in. And now State College slowing down the tempo. Shrewsbury crosses the timeline, kicking it out to Jaden Mitchell. He pulls for 3, off the front iron, rebound Bassam. Bassam slowing it down, setting up the half-court set. Loses his handle for a second, regains dribble possession, almost loses it a second time. Fans asking for a carry. Martin between the legs trying to go up for the layup. He gets fouled right there. And then Martin will head to the line to shoot 2. And for him, only 2 points tonight. Ryan Perks picks up his 2nd, team's 8th. And now Anna Martin has a chance to put this to a 4-point game.
Martin 2 points in the second half for him today on the start.
He buries the first one. 2:54 left to go. Chambersburg down 5 to State College. And then gets a few dribbles in. Puts up the second shot, and that swishes home. Substitutions here. Noah Yeager subbing in for his twin brother, Nevin Yeager, both seniors.
2 points today for Noah Yeager. That came in the first half.
Shrewsbury dishing it off to Jaden Mitchell. Mitchell trying to drive in, trying to get the charge call, and it'll be a blocking foul right there for Martin. And Mitchell will head to the line to shoot 2.
Martin, 3 fouls, all of them coming in this second half, and that is a big call going right in at the block. That's one that could have gone either way. They're going to say that Martin just had those feet shuffling a little bit here. These are big baskets here at the line for Mitchell.
Mitchell, 2 of 2 from the line today for the Little Lions. 7 points on the night, 5 of them coming in the first half. Buries the first free throw. As for Martin, only 4 points to go for his name, but 3 fouls. So if you're Chambersburg, you got to be careful going down the stretch. You're about to enter bonus territory if you are State College with 5 fouls as a team for Chambersburg. And the rebound goes out of bounds, but State College retains possession here.
It's the first missed free throw today for State College.
Black with the inbound, trying to dish it in for Morris for the low block. That goes nowhere. And now Chambersburg trying to push the tempo. Shearer trying to drive in, trying to get the block call right there, and it's 2 shots for Shearer. The back judge right there was looking to the sideline ref for what the call was, and that will go on Braden Shrewsbury, his first of the game, team's 9th.
That's just an opportunity there where Shearer is going to use some experience. He goes right at the basket. Despite knowing there's 2 guys there, he knows they're backpedaling, I'm coming forward, and if I can draw some contact going up for a shot, it's likely going to go in my favor. Good free throw shooter as well.
Shearer knocking down both free throws, making this a 3-point ball game with 2:28 left to go in this 4th quarter.
25 points today for Shearer.
A big outburst from Shearer, the senior. Shrewsbury. A little hesitation, trying to find the high post, and Fogel will be called with a foul underneath. For Fogel, that's his first, team 6. From here on out, both teams are in the bonus. Black, the inbound. Off to Shrewsbury, near corner for 3. That's off the rim, no good. And a jump ball will be called. It'll stay with the Little Lions.
That is some gritty defense right there. It looked like it was Morris right in the middle of it. Getting his hands in and not just giving up on that rebound. That turns it into a jump ball and gives State College the ball right back.
And the Trojan faithful that traveled all the way out to State College is not happy with the call. Shrewsbury, elbow, jumper, that doesn't fall. Rebound Martin. About 2 minutes left to go in this 4th quarter as Shearer goes with a nice little layup right there. A big maneuver for the guard, cuts it to a 1-point game. And now State College wants a timeout to talk it over.
That is just confidence right there from Shearer. Right around Shrewsbury to the basket, gets the up and around shot to fall. 27 points for the senior today. He is fueling this Trojan attack, and it's a 1-point game with just 1:54 left.
Averaging 17.4 points per game. The senior point guard has 27, I believe, on the night. And he has Chambersburg within 1 point. But we'll go to a quick break here and we'll return with the rest of the 4th quarter right here on CNET. Don't go anywhere. (57-56), 1:54 left to go in the 4th quarter, and we're tuning in for an instant classic here on CNET as State College leads the Chambersburg Trojans here from State College High School. John Drager alongside Preston Shoemaker, and so far for Eli Shearer, this is a big game for him. 27 points on the night for the senior point guard.
Yeah, he's had 11 in that first half, and he's really built on it here in this second half. The offense runs through him, and Chambersburg is going to try to keep it that way.
Ryan Perks loses control of that layup, and that's rebound by Shearer, and a foul called on Perks. That'll be his 3rd, and that will send Shearer to the line for 2 shots.
It's a tough frustration foul there for Perks, trying to go back after the basketball. Already in the bonus. Now the double bonus with 10 team fouls. That's 2 shots at the line for Shearer, who's only missed 2 free throws today and has knocked down 7.
27 for Shearer, make that 28. A big outing for the point guard and a little bit of a prospect out of Central PA. We've seen all over his Twitter that some publications of high school basketball has highly touted him as one of the best point guards in this region.
And rightfully so, 29 points and a lead for the Trojans.
58-57, one of the first leads for the Trojans this game. Morris, top of the key. Dishes off to Perkin, far side perimeter. Taking it out, giving it back to Shrewsbury, guarded by Martin intensely. Deciding to use his right, trying to drive in, going up with a reverse layup. That rims out, no good. Ball given to Shearer. Chambersburg slowing down the press. The coach is asking for a 4-low set and spreading out, making this a spread offense. And a timeout right here by Chambersburg with about 1:01 left to go. The Trojans lead 58-57 here in the fourth quarter. We'll keep it here.
Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining and this 1-point lead for Chambersburg. Look, if I'm drawing this up in the huddle and I'm head coach Sean Schreffler, I am doing everything in my power to keep the ball in my offense and run this clock. You're in the double bonus. State College is not going to look to foul, only down 1. But with no shot clock here, the more you move the basketball around, the more clock you burn, better chance you have. If I'm State College, I'm trying to jump that entry pass, and I'm playing tight defense. Don't let them back off. If you're playing tight defense, players got to move, the ball's got to move. There's a better chance you get a turnover and get back going offensively.
No shot clock here in high school basketball, so Chambersburg could hypothetically run this clock out to its very end. And State College, they got to make a tough decision whether to foul or not.
It really depends on how well you can run this motion offense if you're State College, or Chambersburg.
Shearer, guarded by Shrewsbury heavily, giving off to Bassam. Bassam driving in, and it seems like Chambersburg will decide to waste clock right here. Black trying to swipe at it. Driving in is Shearer. He's tried to go for the layup, but that'll be called on the floor. Doesn't matter, double bonus, they'll send Shearer to the line for 2. So far, 1 miss for the senior point guard, and that's Black's second foul. Team's 11th. Shearer steps up, sinks the first one.
Some clutch shots coming at the line here to extend this lead.
46.4 seconds left to go on the game clock. The State College fans trying to get loud. Shearer sinks the second one. 60-57, a 3-point lead for the Trojans. Shrewsbury calling the isolation. Getting the screen. Hedging it is Noah Yeager. Trying to find Perks in the corner. He pulls the trigger. That's off the front rim. Trying to get the rebound is Mitchell, but he gets called for the foul. It looks like the fans were trying to ask for a technical. They won't get it. And that'll be a foul on Eli Shearer, his second of the game, team 7. So a 1-and-1 for Jaden Mitchell.
8 points for Mitchell today. He's 3 of 4 from the free throw line. It's a big first shot to get this second one to come in his favor. Your team down 2 here. You hit this shot. Likely to see a timeout coming from the State College bench. Let this defense draw up.
Mitchell can get that second one to roll. Rebound, Shrewsbury tries to get it up. That's no good. Rebound, Trojans. Shearer taking up the near sideline, trying to waste as much clock. 26 seconds left to go on the clock. And we have a little bit of a foul right here. And it looks like the game clock has malfunctioned a little bit. It's stuck at the 20-second mark.
Yeah, I was going to say the clock really was not running there for a little bit of time. They'll set it at 26 seconds now. But Shearer's going back to the line. Continue to add to his impressive day.
Makes another free throw. Eli Shearer has been able to step up to the free throw line and try to ice this game for the Trojans, who almost got into a little bit of a scare of an upset. Second in the Mid-Penn Conference, taking on number 4 against State College, 5-7, 4th in the conference. And now the Little Lions need a timeout to talk it over.
22 second half points coming by the way of Eli Shearer. He's got 33 in the game. He has knocked them down from the free throw line, only missing 2 today and knocking in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points from the charity stripe. That's how you ice a ball game. Definitely one of the top guards in this area, and he's showing it wide today.
Yeah, and for all the kids at home, practice your free throws. You never know when they are needed, and Eli Shearer is a prime example of why free throws matter in this game. Down 7 entering the fourth quarter and clawing back in the bonus, in the double bonus as necessary, been able to step up and sink free throw after free throw, leading his team to a 4-point lead with about 26 seconds left to go.
Well, the Trojans have outscored State College in this fourth quarter by 11 points. That's the difference. It was a 10-point lead for State College at the half, a 7-point lead at the end of the third quarter, but that 11-point differential has given the Trojans a 4-point lead. 26 seconds here. You don't need a three. Get down the floor and get a quick bucket inside if I'm State College. Don't chuck up a three, and if you don't get it, then you're still down 4. But if you drive to the basket, get the 2, try to force a turnover on the inbound.
If you're Chambersburg, do you happen to force a foul up 4 late?
I would not do it here intentionally right off the top.
Shrewsbury, far side, trying to work down Fogel, loses the ball, but it will stay with State College. Great defense right there by Carter Fogel, the junior, 6 foot.
And the Chambersburg bench thought that he forced the big turnover there. Shrewsbury got away with that one.
Mitchell to inbound at the State College bench, giving off to Perks. Perks driving in, finding Black, pulling the trigger for 3. That's off the top of the glass. Rebound by Shearer. And now Shearer will try to take this in, and Morris will go in for the foul. And for Morris, that's his second, team's 12th.
Again, that's not the shot I'm looking for there if I'm State College. Even if you hit that 3, you're still down 1. Instead, I'm looking for a quick basket inside. Then you try to get a stop. Now you're down 4, have to foul. That turns into 5, and this game's all of a sudden looking pretty much out of reach.
8.5 seconds left to go on the game clock in the fourth quarter, and Eli Shearer, 34 points on the night, make it 35.
He's made 10 straight shots from the free throw line to close it out.
As the seconds tick down, Shrewsbury will pull the trigger from a deep 3. That's no good. Rebound, Bassam. And Chambersburg, the comeback victory on State College's home court. They win 64 to 58, and it's all lies into the free throw shots of Eli Shearer.
Eli Shearer really closed this game out for Chambersburg. 35 points, a massive night, a big second half for him, and got to tip the cap to the Trojans. They did not hang their heads when it mattered. They came back late.
And taking therapy 5 days a week from that meniscus tear. He did not miss a beat when he came back to start the season, and he's surely keeping it up. Absolute fire from the senior point guard, and led Chambersburg to the victory. Well, we'll return with post-game highlights and thoughts right here on CNET. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you again to the State College High School Basketball Pep Band for being with us tonight. And we also want to thank you for attending tonight's Little Line basketball game. We want to wish our visitors from Chambersburg a safe trip home and the best of luck in the rest of your 2021-2022 season. Thank you again for your attendance tonight, and we wish you a safe rest of your Tuesday evening.
after being down 10 in the half and 7th heading into the fourth quarter. A big win for the Chambersburg Trojans as they walk into State College and walk out with a victory against the Little Lions. John Drager alongside my broadcasting partner Preston Shoemaker, and the story of the game is Eli Shearer. 35 points, and a good majority of that from the free throw line.
I mean, remember the name Eli Shearer. He got it done big tonight, 22 in the second half to fuel the way for him and lead that comeback for the Trojans. Senior guard has been topped as one of the best in this area. There's a reason why. He can hit the shot behind the arc. He can drive to the basket. He's a solid player, and he really got it done tonight for Chambersburg.
Looking on the other side of the court, Braden Shrewsbury finishing with 18, along with 9 from Jaden Mitchell, 13 from Ryan Perks, and 5 from Jameer Uri.
Yeah, it was all Shrewsbury early. He cooled off a little bit in that second half. Perks stepped up big in that second half to get to double-digit scoring. And, you know, this is more on what they couldn't do defensively for the Little Lions, and that was slow down Shearer. He really closed things out down the stretch. 19 points for Bassam as well, making up for so much of their scoring. That's 54 points for them of their total. That final of 64, all of that coming from those two guys. Got to find a way to slow them down defensively. State College couldn't do that tonight.
Yeah, for the Trojans, they improved to 16-2 on the season, 11-1 in the conference. Their next game, they travel home back to Chambersburg High School to take on the Central Dauphin Rams. As for State College, they fall to 11-12, 5-8 in conference, and they head out to Harrisburg to take out Harrisburg as well. Well, that'll do it here from State College Area High School. For all the production members and Matt Burns here from CNET, for my broadcasting partner Preston Shoemaker, I'm John Drager saying so long. Thank you for listening, and have a great night.